in a way. So when you leave work, he has to know why. Why are you leaving work? What are you gonna do?
Not really, but he does know that freelance.
Oh.
He knows what that is. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it's not like I thought like, oh yeah, today you're more guy, you know. Just keep everything, that's it.
Oh, okay. So how do freelancers charge?
You have your daily rate.
Your daily rate. Oh, okay. Is it like your daily rate different from NS's daily rate?
Yeah.
Or
It can be different.
also okay.
It can be different. So depending on your experience, it can be different. So obviously there are standard like normal ones, the beginners level.
Yeah.
But this is how much a person who with no experience starts to earn.
Oh.
Somebody with 5 year experience starts to earn a bit this much. But you pretty much set it for yourself. But then a production company can be like, yeah, sharp. When we take 10 rand, but we're not to 5 rand.
Take it or leave it.
What are you gonna do?
Condition
You
is-
take it or you're gonna leave it. It's up to you. The decision is yours. But then again, if you end up taking the 5 and 1, you're limiting everybody else who's coming after you. Because now it's like, if he did for 500, why am I going to give the next person?
Yeah,
10
why
rands?
am I gonna spend more?
Yeah,
on
because
this
I'm
person?
going to bring back to the one
More
5
5
rand.
Damn
So
it.
that's the tricky thing with rates
Yes, yes.
and what the freelancing. That's the tricky part with it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So take me through a freelancer's day. How busy does it get?
Very busy.
Okay.
First of
But
all,
so I will say,
any
yeah.
call time, you get a 5 a.m. call time, right? So
Come a little bit like a 5.
yeah, well they were at 5. So it depends if it's are you meeting at the office of the production company or you meeting directly on set.
Okay.
It differs, right? So let's use the example of you meeting at the production company's office. When you go there, it's 5, right? So now as a camera operator, we would pack, usually I would help pack the equipment into
yeah.
the car, load, whatever. Then from there, you travel as a crew and production team to the location to
Okay.
set.
Yeah.
Then from there, it's like you have to assemble the cameras, right? Assemble the camera, put together, set up lights, all of these things before you even get to shoot. And then the director at that time is briefing the people who are gonna be there.
So you as a camera operator, you also do lighting.
Yes, we do lights. Yeah.
So they don't have separate people for that.
It's only on big projects where you have specific people for lighting.
Oh.
You have your people who handle just lighting.
Okay.
You just do camera. But on like the shows I've worked on, they're not big productions, so they're quite small. So you would help out with lighting.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of cameras do you guys use?
Different. I've used different types of cameras. You use your DSLR cameras. You can use your Sony's, like your FS5s.
So you know
FS7s.
all of them?
I don't know all of them. I think there's still a lot of cameras I've not used.
Oh, okay.
But I know the basic ones that are commonly used.
Oh, okay. Okay, no, that's proper. I've got another surprise for you. Don't cry.
Why does God want me to cry so much if it?
Because I know you're a softy, boy.
Could have saved us so much money.
Aye, man. Take me through a day of a producer, content producer.
Okay.
How busy does it get?
So literally, I'm literally going to give you a step by step of my
Okay,
day.
cool.
Walk into the office 9 o'clock.
Ho na ke kena ka 8:30. Kena wa cruiser ka 9 way.
I can't learn to keep good morning, sir. You couldn't be like, no, that
Okay,
Now I
cool.
spoke English for myself. I was like, look, I only walk in at 9. Sorry.
Okay,
But
cool. 9 o'clock.
My
be in
day
there.
starts at 9. Usually, I will then start with the showrunner. So what will typically happen is, the week before, we'll plan for the next week.
Okay.
So when I walk in, let's say it's a Monday, I already know what the topic is for that Monday.
Okay.
Then I will then start my research on the topic. I will find articles. I'll have conversations in the office. Banzeba, I'm that person. I'm like, yo, when is Mang? What is your situation with this?
Wow.
And that's where I get my content a lot of the time.
And your
is from
angle, of course.
conversation- Yes.
Okay.
Is from just conversations with people, how they also interpret the information and the content piece. Once I've gathered all of that, I then put together a showrunner. Showrunner is literally hot clock, the show. 3 hours, this is what it's gonna look like. Put
Okay,
that
at least.
together. Boston told me that.
taught you that. Yeah. Hot clock. You remember that, right?
No, he
Yeah.
wasn't. He wasn't there.
I'm sure
Are you sure? Moving
The only
along.
time I saw him, I attended that those were doing our final assignment where we have to record a whole show.
Wow.
He was present there. He was present
You
there.
know, it's not choice. You literally had
He
to
had to be there.
Where I needed to work, I was there.
But now my question is, where were you? Like when we were at school learning as learners, what were you doing?
I was following my passion.
Alright, passion, you man. Okay.
He's an artist. He's an artist.
We
And
see
Enes
you.
Prince. His name is Enes Prince. Check out his music. Yes. Hot clock.
Hot Clock put that together, mail it out to everybody.
Who's everybody now?
So production, producers,
Whoa.
news department, digital, S&P.
Why are you sending to news?
Because sometimes I don't know. Ayo told me. I can't follow instructions, guys. It
News.
works. Yeah. Literally every department gets it, just not you.
Wala khala somebody. Khala get bonnet.
I'm glad you picked up.
You're not gonna get my email tomorrow. I mean on Monday.
True.
You understand? Like that's why some of them they get their jobs like while they're still in varsity doing varsity radio. Then they know someone. Then you know they start the night shift and all of that. Get their $2,000 a night and a month.
They're gone.
And do the radio thing. For me, it wasn't for me. It was for me, but when I realized how the game is and how it works and the money, and it wasn't worth it. Because I'm about branding. I don't want to brand other people. You know, if I want to spend my time and my energy, I'd rather spend it on my brand or someone that I know's brand. You understand? I can't be making other people rich when I'm broke.
Eish.
It makes no sense.
No sense. No
It's
sense.
nonsense.
It makes no sense. All right, dog. We recently been hit by
Who hit you?
a lot of shut up. A lot of deaths, in the industry, even
Yeah.
around us.
Yeah.
Dog. A lot of people are committing suicide and all.
Yeah.
How's your mental health, dog?
Yeah. Right now, it's perfect. You know? Right now, it's 100%. My chances of committing suicide is like nothing.
Zero.
There's zero now. But a couple of months back, or maybe a year back, they were 100%. Matter of fact, I even tried probably. Like for me, mental health has been a problem like all throughout because the way I grew up as well, like not being home around family and all of that. Now I can't connect with my family. We're not that close. I'm closer with you than I am with any of my family members.
Sure.
You understand? Because I grew up, I like to say, on the streets. You understand? Because I was always
On the streets.
I was always never home. I was never chilling.
Are you for the streets? I'm joking.
I don't belong. I belong to the streets. I believe so. Because I don't want to stay in one
You
place.
bet the streets. Yeah.
What was I saying?
Mental health.
Yes, my mental health was bad. Like bad. Like suicide attempts probably 2 in my life. Been to rehab. Been to psychologists, psychiatrists. Been everywhere. Like literally, it was bad. Like I didn't feel the need to live. But that was when I didn't know what I want to do with my life. I didn't know my purpose. I didn't know what the hell I'm doing here on this earth. Those are questions as you grow up. You wonder like, what the hell am I doing here? I was born to do what here? Well, to get a job, go to school,
and
get a job,
that's it,
then
die.
get a wife, make children, and retire. What game is this? The fact that I didn't even choose to be born, bro. Like it used to piss me off. And I didn't choose to be born, and they threw me in school, threw me in this.
boarding school.
Like I was so angry. Like it got to a point. I was like 20. I got to a point where I started questioning everything. Like why I'm born. What is this God thing? What is this? Like life didn't make sense. Like I was like, I'm not doing anything here, so I might as well leave.
Sheesh.
Because for me, like my first time trying the suicide thing, I was in a coma for like, I don't know. I woke up, I didn't know what day it was or whatever. But then, you see, during that time when I was out, that was the peace. Like people think, I don't know, maybe when you die, for me, that's what I experienced while I was out.
For how many days were in the coma?
I have no idea. Like I just woke up. I don't know what day it was. Like literally, I didn't even ask. I was in a hospital, like a mental hospital in Rustenburg. Like it was just a movie. Like, but after that, like after I saw
Yes.
like what death is like, I got addicted to that feeling because it was peaceful. You don't have to worry about nothing. Like while I was out, nothing happened. Like it was dark. Like it was nothing. Like I didn't exist. Then I woke up and I existed again.
Back
You understand?
to the
As soon as
same
I woke up,
environment.
like my brain was another way. Like it was something else. You know, like I was born again. Like everything I take in is like it's new. It's like I'm getting programmed again.
Yo!
That's how it felt.
Fast forward, you did some internships.
Yeah.
Just name them.
Yeah, internships and started working. Hey,
Sakhubulos,
hey, dog, what do you have to do? What do you have to do to get this money?
Yeah.
Started off in my third year. I was already interning at Cliff Central, and then later on that year we did some stuff. I did some stuff. I like to say we, like I was part of a team. Well, I mean, I was part of a team, but like I mean, it was me, I guess. But
Yeah.
there's a show we did with Sapphire TV all the way in the West Rand.
And then Genius Sports.
Genius Sports, yeah.
Yeah.
That was my writing juices, my journalism side of things. I was,
Nice.
doing a weekly sports recap for their blog.
So how was it working at these different places?
It's
Let's start with Cliff Central.
it's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it broadens your. I mean, anytime, bro. Anytime you get to do something you're passionate about, and then to explore that and go beyond the means of just, okay, I'm doing this just to get a 60%. No, you're doing this now to actually because you're trying to.
Get employment,
No,
get recognition.
I mean, get employment, you
Yeah.
know, but just because you want to provide a good product to consumers out there. I think that's the change that came about.
Okay.
School, work now. So working, interning is like, all right, cool. Provide just a good product for client, provide a good product for listeners out there. So Cliff Central is cool. It gave me possibly one of the best learning experiences ever.
Shout out, yeah.
Just from XM. This is how audio is done. Like they took me through it all from every department. I was in sales at one stage. I was in
Damn.
marketing meetings at one stage. I was behind the soundboard at one stage. So, yeah, man, that was school on another level. On another level. Yeah.
And then Sophia TV.
Survivor TV was great. I was working with one of my friends there, Snow.
Yeah.
So
Oh, Sino, yeah.
He was a producer. No, Sino. He was the producer of the show there. Also, another thing, man, I got to learn. It's like a journalism experience because we're doing some stuff for a football show.
Oh,
So I was
nice.
from drafting questions to answering what you're doing to me now. I was doing that there, but on the fly. So we were like, hey, post-match interview. XM, my man, how was this game? You're playing 2-0 down. What happened in the first part?
Didn't you get like I want to thank my wife and my girlfriend?
My man, we got them all. We've got football will kill you dead, my man. We got them all.
Will kill you dead.
Will kill you dead, my man. We got them all. So yeah, that was
that's
fun
fucked
too.
up, yeah.
That was fun too.
And then at Genius Sports.
Genius Sports was cool. It was also through a friend of mine. He was the editor.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
So I was doing. There was a point in my life where I thought, yeah, sports. I'm going in that direction.
Dimlo. Yeah.
So I was just, it was that. I was writing weekly sports reviews and whatnot about anything under the sun within sports. That's why you go from Formula One all the way to hockey. We were writing all about it and
Wow.
just learning. Yeah, it's learning, bro. Learning.
Sheesh.
Learning.
Even if you're not a fan of certain sports,
But
like
you
you
see, that's
have
the
to.
thing is that through that learning, you actually become a fan. So like, I would always look at like netball for me was something I thought, in high
Just
school,
for
like,
girls.
I'm a cheerleader.
Macheru pen.
You know? Hey, you actually go, damn, this is actually a dope sport, and it's physically challenging. I'm telling you. Through learning, I was also like, yeah, Zabuya. And then
Damn.
you go and like, I have friends who actually have a netball thingy that they do every Saturday. So it's pretty grueling. I mean, you should come one day, you'll see.
TUSF.
I don't know, I'm honest. If I don't know.
Exactly.
Simple.
It makes you wise. At least you're wise.
We move.
Okay.
So now, hashtag musicals.
Yeah.
Where is it now?
Hashtag musicals is no more.
Why? What happened?
But it still exists in our hearts.
Capello.
Yeah, because
Pillow.
because I am a musician that I am today because of that
Hashtag,
band.
yeah.
Because hashtag musicals, that's when we started. I would like to say that's when we started doing this music thing professionally.
Oh.
You understand? We
okay.
started getting gigs. We started getting recognition. You get what I mean?
But when you started it, what was the vision though?
Did we have one? We were
Did
kids.
you? Oh.
We had just finished matric and all of us loved music, so we did not know that we had to plan. We had to have.
The version.
You get what I mean? Yeah. So we were just a bunch of kids who love music, who are talented, and then we decided, you know what? Let's do this thing. You get what I mean? Yeah. So how hashtag
But that's
music,
powerful though.
yeah. So how it ended. You know, when you grow up, you've got different commitments, responsibilities. You get what I mean? And also others started being a little bit skeptical about this, you know.
Yeah, it was the direction. Yeah.
And also for Stana, our parents banally a lot of influence for the decision in Sahur. You get what I mean? Yeah. So you get home and they're like, we understand that you can sing, but it's always Sakai right in. You understand? And they've got the example to buy to make, just so
because these things are happening right in
you
front
understand?
of them.
They tell you, "Unalis mamang, uban mamang." I don't want to mention it.
Hey,
Uban mamang ushula le you get what I mean? Yeah. So that's the vibe. So yeah. So Vuyo went to Bloemfontein to study. DK Tsamayelena to study for being a flight attendant, and then Doin and I moved this side. So DK had to go to Cape Town.
Oh yeah.
Vuyo had to go to Bloemfontein. Oh man, I forgot to mention Ty. My apologies, dog. Yeah, he was an important part of
the group.
Musicals. Yes, he was a bassist.
And you can't make a song without a bass.
Yeah, so Mtai. So
that's very important indeed.
Yeah. So Mtai, Dwayne and I moved to Joburg, but then we couldn't do much because Narisika fit. One thing about the group, each and every member has a specific role, and when that member is no longer there,
it's like a tafule man.
Right.
I know what's
yeah, sure, yeah. So we split because of different
career paths and
career paths. Yeah, but then we are planning. I think we just have to bring this thing to life. That we're gonna do a reunion of some sort and then have a concert, because we wrote beautiful music. The thing is, we never released, and it pains me up to this.
Is the music still there?
We didn't release. We just wrote.
Oh, you never recorded?
We didn't record.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
The music is still there, and it's beautiful music. So one way or the other, we have to make it happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please do, man. Please
Yeah,
do.
we will.
Bro, I have you on WhatsApp.